getting back ready so they can come out and sign your CDs and cassettes that you purchase at the show. Well, what do you think? All dialed up, no place to go, except, you know what? I just remembered. We're here, finally, in Carnegie Hall. Although I don't remember it being quite so small.
Carnegie Hall, Broadway, the Great White Way. The year 1946, Harry Truman was president. The soldiers had come home from the war. And probably no time in American history has the country been as optimistic or as forward-looking as it was in those years immediately after the war. The date 1946 is very significant for the Thoroughbreds. For a few men in the middle 40s decided to form a chapter, charter a chapter of the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America. And if you get at least 4 men together who sing, there's going to be a show somewhere. So indeed, on November 23rd, 1946, the first annual show was presented in the Memorial Auditorium in Louisville. And from that time till now, you have come. Through good times and bad times, you have come. From Oklahoma to Oklahoma, you have come. And so we're to the limit. How do we thank you? By shaking your hand, by telling you how much we appreciate you. We'll do that, but we can't get to everyone, although we want to. But we're singers, and singers sing. So with deep gratitude and appreciation for you and for what you've meant to us this year, dressed in our finest for Carnegie Hall, the Thoroughbreds, especially for you, would like to sing and give some thoughts of the season. Thank you so much.
Hear the snow cry, see the kids march. Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas Day in the city. Can't you hear the bells go ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling? Hear them ring, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day, Christmas Day. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas Day. Tomorrow will be Christmas Day. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe will help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight, tonight. They know that Santa's on his way, loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy, they'll spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with county canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, boys of every store. But the prettiest sight you see is a holly banner bead on your own front door. such a day in Beverly Hills, LA. But it's December the 24th, and I am longing to be up north.
Home. Home is the hunter from the hills. Home is the sailor from the sea. There's no day, no season, which evokes the longing for home more than Christmas. 1,000 foxholes and 1,000 wars. A lonely hotel room in a distant town. A crowded, busy airport, yet alone. It may be a place, an actual place to go to, or it may be only a memory, only a recollection, only a dream. But whatever, we wish for you and yours this holiday season to be home for Christmas. Sleep well.
Augustus decided to impose a tax on the entire population of the Roman Empire. In order to do that, he demanded that all of his subjects return to their hometowns in order to be registered for the tax. Two of those people were Joseph and Mary. Now they lived in Nazareth in the little province of Galilee, but Joseph's hometown was Bethlehem, the land of Judea. And so they traveled there. It was a long trip in those days, not an easy one either. And it was made even more difficult for them because Mary was about to give birth to a baby. And when they arrived in Bethlehem, it was even more difficult because there were so many people and so few places for people to stay. They could not even find a place in the local inn. But after searching for a while, they finally found a stable, just in time for Mary to give birth to her firstborn son, whom she wrapped in warm clothes and laid in a manger. Now, while all of this was going on in Bethlehem, on a hillside outside the city, a group of shepherds were looking after their sheep that night, when all of a sudden, the entire sky was filled with a blazing, brilliant light, and there was the angel of the Lord. The angel, sensing and feeling the fear of the shepherds, said, "Do not be afraid. Behold, I bring you good news. Tonight, in the city of David, which is Bethlehem, a child is born, who is Christ the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger." And then that angel was joined with a host of angels, and the whole choir of angels began to sing, praising God by saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill to men." Well, when the choir had finished singing and it disappeared, the angels looked to the shepherds, looked to one another. They said, "Let's go into Bethlehem now and find out about these things the angels have told us." And so they went into the city of Bethlehem, searched, finally found the stable. There was Joseph and Mary and the baby in the manger. After they visited for a while, they decided they needed to go back to their sheep. So they left. And as they went through the city of Bethlehem on their way out of town, they told everybody that they met about what they'd seen and about what they'd heard. Back at the stable,
to touch their hearts of gold. Peace on the earth.